Alrighty. So hopefully this is at a better audio for you guys. Cody, yeah, you can I'll tell my other friend that we can move to the main Discord server. But yeah, so guys, we will be in the events channel for this. So, time to introduce my friend here, who will be giving me critiques. Oh, no, not what I want. Yes,
we have another.
Cody.
We have another.
There we go.
Are people on the normal server allowed to join us? Or I'm
yeah, I don't care. We're up to 154 subs right now, so really anything goes at this point.
I see. Okay.
So Cody, it's nice to know that it's your birthday today.
Yes, happy birthday, sir.
Hold on, I have something that we have to play. Hold on.
So your audio on the stream is good.
Alright,
Okay.
so
Everyone's making I'm fixing things. Wait.
ding. Okay, hold on. Alright. We're gonna stop with the heist spit for a second. We're all going to sing happy birthday to Cody, alright? We're all gonna be nice.
Discord.
And I'm gonna put this up
we'll
now because I forgot that it's put on the heist image for 4
We'll see
minutes
if we
now.
can. We'll see if.
Oh my! You're
myself,
getting recommended,
Taylor,
Crazy
and,
Frog.
Anthem can.
I
sing
feel
in
bad
tune
for
here.
you. Okay, ready?
Let's
Okay.
go.
Oh my God!
Tick, tick.
That's not what I wanted. Yeah, we'll
I was
play for
gonna
an hour.
say-
We'll play for an hour.
Oh God. We'll
Yeah.
be here for
Oh,
a
no.
million years. I don't know.
Never
what the
mind,
song's
never
about.
mind. We'll just sing it regularly. I'm gonna
Okay,
stop before you get recommended stupid stuff. Shrexophone?
It's fine.
Absolutely.
Okay. We start in 3, 2, 1, and happy birthday
Day to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Cody.
dear Cody.
Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday
you.
to
And
you.
playing 100 hours
Don't
of
crash through an engine
Shrexophone.
house.
4 days of Shrexophone.
Seriously?
Yes! Look.
How can you even post a video on YouTube that long?
Well, you'll wait literal days.
That is insane. Okay. Anyways.
You're gonna get
Cody,
recommended Shrexophone now. I hope you know that.
It's fine. What else is new?
Yeah, I can watch
Uh,
Paul Blart Mall Cop for free. The Truman Show for free.
If you have ad
The
blocker,
Truman
you
Show's
can watch the
good. You're
movie
not
completely
convincing
for
me
free with no
otherwise.
ads. if you have ad blocker, you can watch it completely free with no ads.
No, because I have a YouTube Premium on like my regular account.
Okay.
Yeah. So, just so I know, this is all 3-foot narrow gauge, correct?
This is 3-foot narrow gauge
Okay.
set in the Gunnison Valley in the early 1950s. I won't reveal too much about the lore or like how this railroad came to be, but it's American 3-foot gauge
Would it
railroading
be
in the Gunnison Valley early 1950s.
for the weight pound of it? Would it be something closer to like 30 pound or closer towards like 80?
I think it's something like 55 pound rail. It's not very big. I can tell you that much. This rail is tiny compared to standard gauge rail that was being used at the time.
So
I think,
we'll run with something like this. How about that? Think this is good enough?
Stream is paused.
Your stream is
Your
paused.
stream is
Taylor.
paused.
Oh, really?
I can't. I'll have to
Oh,
grab my
because it's not my entire screen like last time, because I'm an idiot. Alright, there we go. So
Okay,
something
I have
like
the
this
stream
would be
going on
good
my
enough,
phone.
right?
What's that, Taylor?
Something like this would be good enough, right?
That
Actually,
looks
hold on.
good to
How's
me.
the audio going
Um,
for my stream? Alright, there we go. How's the audio sounding? Let's see.
When I was watching the stream, it was fine.
Okay, so we sound good on audio. Anyone else think we sound good on audio, or think I can boost you guys up? Anyone in the chat want to let me know? We good on audio?
Microphone check.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I think we could all be good. I think we're all good. I
Okay.
turned out good from last week. No need to worry.
Anyways, okay.
Oh, Taylor, did you see the video that Brandon put out?
Oh, yeah, I watched that like 30 minutes after it came out.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just starting to watch it, and then I saw your stream come up. I'm like, you know what?
I see. Yeah, so this is for the viewers. I should probably give myself a formal introduction. So my name is Fish. I'm from the Redline Overload Productions YouTube channel, and I'm working on a new Train Z series that is coming to YouTube. It is set in the Gunnison area. It is set in the Gunnison Valley in the early 1950s with 3-foot narrow gauge. Standard gauge in the United States is 56.5 inches. Standard gauge is 36, or narrow gauge is 36 inches. So this is narrow gauge. It is set in Colorado. If you know Colorado railroad history, then you know that narrow gauge was a popular thing to use in the West. 3-foot gauge helped, navigate many mountain passes. For example, the railroad that is now the Cumbres and Toltec, Durango and Silverton, Georgetown Loop, the Alpine Tunnel on the Denver South Park Pacific.
Goddamn.
No, the Moffett.
They went down the wrong pipe.
No, the Moffett.
It's technically standard gauge. Yes, I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Moffett line. Well, that and Rollins passed for standard gauge. Yeah.
Tennessee
Well, Tennessee. Yep, Tennessee Pass was originally narrow gauge until they decided to do standard gauge. So tonight, Taylor is going to be working on the yard portion of this line, and
This was
I'm trying
originally
to think
supposed
of
to be
how
a
much-
test stream for the Iron Valley.
Iron Valley YouTube channel, which for any viewers who watch this later, there is an Iron Valley YouTube channel, so please go subscribe. There are a couple of videos posted. Nothing relating to the show. It's just a couple of videos, like prototype rail fanning videos that are cover the Durango and Silverton and the Cumbres and Toltec. So then we posted a couple of YouTube shorts as well. One short is, yep. One YouTube short is another member's point of view from Iron Valley, Tom the Train Guy. It's his point of view running behind a narrow gauge steam locomotive on the Georgetown Loop. On top of the Devil's Gate Viaduct, the big bridge, Georgetown Loop, and then it's also another YouTube short also on the Durango and Silverton. So
Yep, so you should be putting those in chat soon.
should I?
You can. You can put them in chat or in the Discord server. Depends. You can do both. I'd probably do
I
both.
see. I'm just gonna copy link, and I'm just gonna post the link to the channel in the Well, that didn't do squat. I thought it would.
Yeah.
I thought it would actually post as a thing. But let me just post that in the Discord server, in like an announcements chat or something, or wherever you want me to post it. Didn't do squat.
To me, I don't care. Yeah, I'll just put this in announcements real quick.
Okay, thank you.
No,
yes.
the live stream so that people can watch.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yes. So Taylor will be working on a little bit of the yard portion tonight. The map is still very much a work in progress.
Yeah, most certainly a work in progress right now.
Most certainly a work in progress. I mean, me personally, I've never done a Trans Z series before, and during the process of putting Iron Valley together, I've learned that this type of thing takes a lot of time, and there are several details that you need to think about. So, and yeah. So,
Alrighty. And apparently I didn't put a thumbnail for it. Or that's how YouTube sees it. I swear I put a thumbnail for it.
You did. Just YouTube is stupid.
I literally saw Heist's bloody YTP face.
It's showing that I didn't put a thumbnail for it, and it's annoying
I saw that.
me.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Those.
Taylor.
Tomorrow I
Why
might
did you
just
did?
do a FS22 live stream or something.
Yeah, so Taylor, when I went to select it, it was a different thumbnail. I think YouTube's just being buggy. So that's what
I'm
it
just
is.
boosting your
You
audio
just-
up real quick because I
Stupid.
couldn't really hear you.
Sorry.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So, well, what should I call you? Should no, I shouldn't call you that, but, should I just say
Okay.
Carlisle?
You can just call me Fishman. Just call me Fishman.
Fishman,
that.
okay.
The Fishman. Yes.
Fishman.
The
Man, I love fish.
fish.
So,
Fish, yes.
could you give me just, like, a rough idea for how long, like, that main section of track is that you put there? for Portage
the
Yard?
Inline.
Yeah, like the
yes,
bit that goes straight through the yard, like, how long is that?
The Porsche. I want to say. So I'm not quite sure how. I'm not quite sure how big I'm not quite sure how long that section of track would be in real life, because maybe half mile, I want to say, maybe. but I'm not
half
quite
a
sure.
mile. Let me go into Google Earth because I am bad at measurements with stuff like that. With converting it to feet.
Well, I can.
Done, and that is how many feet? Oh, let's just go 2,600 feet.
I think. I know a full mile is like 5,000 something feet. Let me look. Let me just.
So we're in Gunnison, correct?
Yes, this
Alright,
is
so-
near. This is in the Gunnison area.
So I'm looking. Map. That's
Yeah, there's.
I'm just technical this because I see Gunnison.
Yes. So I believe the first. So, according to the map, the first part that Taylor should be working on is the Y that leads to the Denver and Rio Grande Western that leads to Gunnison.
Yep.
Because
And I made it pretty large, to be perfectly honest. I made it pretty huge.
I see.
Pretty huge, like something else I'm not gonna say.
No.
So we may be slightly messing this up a bit because the Y that you made is like very squished.
Well, I drew that up with a pencil and paper, so you know.
And that's a
that
fair
could
point
be-
there.
Yeah, I drew that up with pencil, paper, and a ruler. And so, like,
That's fine.
I assume, maybe the Y could be smaller. But then again, from where this yard is, it's in a wide mountain valley. And so it's not like some Y that's just in like some little nook and cranny, in the middle of a canyon or something. It's
Like the
room
middle
has-
of no, that's not what I'm thinking of.
It
No, and I'm
middle
not
of
even
my
thinking of
place.
Big Iron either. What am I thinking of? Go to Colorado. Let's see. What am I thinking of?
And by the way, the two towns on this line.
Which is right out that way.
Yeah. By the way, this town, the town name, where this yard is by the name of Portage, Colorado. It is a fictional town in Colorado, but it is located.
Bighorn. It's like
Bighorn.
Bighorn.
Bighorn. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
Denver's
Why it
back.
took so long for me to figure that out, I don't know.
I don't know. Sometimes you just don't remember stuff.
I feel like I should have remembered that though. So I was working on like my
I was
own
friends with Dad.
version of
I forget a lot of things.
like I mapped out the entire like CNS. Sorry, CTNS.
I was gonna say.
So how many tracks is that? You know what? We can shorten that down to like a 3-track yard. How about that? I'll give you a 3-track.
I had it initially designed as like a 4-track yard, because the top track is like outbound cars for the Denver Rio Grande. The second track is like inbound cars for Iron Valley, and then
Like a big interchange yard.
yeah, pretty much, because
Like
I'm trying not to reveal possibly too much. Well, I guess I can kind of explain how the line
You know
works.
what? I'll expand it.
Yeah. So the yard is the yard in this configuration is a shared yard between Iron Valley and the Denver Rio Grande. By the time this takes place, the Rio Grande is still in the Gunnison area. Like, you know, so you guys know those Green Frog footage, like the Green Frog videos of like the Rio Grande narrow gauge in like the 50s, and it shows the video of like 268 running around the Gunnison area. They're like, you know, well, that's kind of taking place around this time, like a couple of years before all that is scrapped, and so the Rio Grande and Iron Valley are still interchanging cars, and so Rio Grande trains come down on the Y. They come into the yard. They switch their cars out. They take cars. They put cars out. They pick cars up, and they leave and go back to Gunnison and whatnot. So, yeah, that's kind of how the yard works. I'm kind of watching my tongue today. I'm trying to watch my tongue, make sure I don't reveal too much or spoil anything. But
I was going to ask something that might spoil something, but does this technically run to Montrose, or is that still Rio Grande?
Well, connecting to the Rio Grande part ran to Montrose.
Oh, and a YouTuber of mine that I've subscribed to, Chestnut Farms, he's doing a live stream right now. That's nice.
Yeah, on the Rio Grande part, it would run to Montrose, but I don't think Montrose is near the Gunnison. Is Montrose near the Gunnison area? I'm trying to remember.
It's connected to Gunnison by the Black Canyon line, which goes to Cimarron.
That would still be on the Rio Grande portion. This is its own. As I said, I'm trying to watch my tongue, make sure I don't spoil too much. But I will say this: this is this part. I'm trying to think how I explain this. It's a branch line. I'll just say that much. This entire thing is.
I was just curious of how this, if it were to replace what is historically part of the Denver Rio Grande, or if it's something totally different. But you're telling me it's something totally different. I'm not going to ask any more questions about it. I'm just going to leave it at that.
I see. Yeah. No, this was a branch no, this was basically a branch line that the Rio Grande built to service an iron mine. So,
Which is why it's called the Iron Valley, I'd assume.
which is why it's called Iron Valley, because
Mutant way.
yep.
Yeah.
No, they mine coal at Crested Butte, I think.
Yeah.
Uphill slow, downhill fast. Safety first, safety last.
Safety last.
On the ES&D. Yes. Yep.
Ah, yes,
Sure.
the famous ES&D.
They should have said
No,
hourly last.
He's selected
Yes,
in Denver.
indeed. Ah!
That was off track.
Yes, indeed. I just died.
Yeah.
So we are not referencing the TNT
Come on.
cover.
But it's
Oh,
a
yeah,
good
don't do that, 'cause otherwise
song.
you'll do the outer space.
Yeah.
It was a
It's
good
okay.
cover.
8 hours.
I think that's the
was
first
a good
time
cover,
Heist
but
has
still.
ever liked. I feel like that's the first time I've ever heard Heist like try to sing.
Yes, I think
I
that's
haven't
a thing
watched
for everyone.
Yet.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I thought he did good.
In fact, I
I
can
mean,
play it right now. I have it.
No.
I would have
Wait a
recommended it YouTube would be
I've
I've
pretty
never
big.
even met Heist before.
YouTube already hates me for the stuff I've played.
I mean,
So-
they'll come after you even more. That they'll probably copyright 48 hours.
Oh, they copyrighted me to hell and
Yeah.
back once because of
the
a live stream. At this point, I have given up on caring.
AC. Well, hang on. If you get like enough copyright strikes against your channel, then like
Well, we're over 30
I wanna
seconds
read
now, so.
Want to race on just 3 wheels. Thank you, Jesus.
I was,
What?
I was gonna say like
My wheel
AC/DC
broke
is
last minute.
pretty-
I even got a trophy for that.
I was gonna say AC/DC is pretty strict when it comes to their copyright. Like Heist has tried to play
Yes.
AC/DC songs at like the end of like live streams before, and his streams have gotten striked.
Yeah. Some of
So,
them have.
It's not just that. It was more of like,
He just covered with
like,
TNT did, but he had, I literally watched it
yeah.
when it came out, and literally when I went to refresh it,
Mm-hmm.
vanished because YouTube literally smack.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, YouTube
No,
did the big.
Back.
Remember
Did
when
the
we
thing.
got
YouTube
remember
did the
when
whiny
we
baby
got back
thing.
to the Happy Consensual?
YouTube hit the big no button.
It just went.
But
no,
also-
I don't have that.
No.
The other thing that I want to
There's
mention
no
about
such
that
thing as a
is-
yes button for YouTube. There's only a no, but pressing it is just the yes. No, not pressing it is just the yes button.
Okay.
Alright, well,
Another thing
that
I want to mention about
half a mile is definitely generous for stuff like that. So we got like
Nice.
at least the track layout for it.
Okay.
And I know that these shops may be a little too new, so.
I was gonna go over. So Taylor, go over to the runaround that they have near the Y. So
The what?
I go. Do you have a run? I see you have a runaround that is near the Y there. That runaround should be further up.
They
And
can. Well,
The Y. And
hold on,
the
hold on.
Y,
We don't want it to really interfere with the yard traffic. And we don't want it to interfere with the Y traffic. And also, the trains should be long enough that they're fine going through here. And even then, we can move this further forward to even mitigate really interfering at all with the yard traffic. So, there we go.
Okay. Okay.
I had to
Uh,
bring up my computer because no game can work properly.
I see.
As a-
But yeah,
So-
now we got that going.
Okay, so
doing
now. Okay,
I just
so
need
now
to do
maybe.
some detail around it. Like some hills
Okay.
and stuff, but
Yeah, the only other thing you need to add is that so you got the Y that leads to the Grand, you've got the yard track, so you've got the engine house, and the track that leads to the ash pit and whatever you use for the coal, or whatever you use for the coal. Because I feel like a yard this small would not have a. I think historically, a yard this small would not have like a big coaling tower like Shama. You know, like the big coaling tower that's in Shama. I don't think a yard this small would have that.
I wouldn't.
Maybe like a conveyor belt or something that just like.
No,
why don't I
It's
just put like
typical.
the Strasbourg Kohler in there?
Or you could just put a Rio Grande coaling tower just for shits.
I don't have one.
Why Rio
Uh,
Grande? Why just Rio Grande?
I have the East Broad Top one.
Do it.
Nah,
Put it there.
nah,
Do it.
nah.
or you can just use put in
Altoona Coaling Tower.
Oh my god.
No, I think we have a coal tower there.
That is overkill.
Um,
I was thinking
Some
of what they
place-
did on the Cone and Toll Train.
Oh no,
when
wait
they
a
had
minute. No,
wood
wait, we
furnace
got
up
one
there.
like right here. Oh no, that's
Yeah, do
no,
that.
that's,
That works.
That's Australian.
That standard gauge.
Oh, that's fair.
Well, if you yeah, either that or we just
I
put
mean,
a bunch of coal. Either that, you just put a hopper car there with some men that
Exactly.
have to shovel the coal from a hopper car into the tender.
yeah, that's what I was referencing. I was thinking that could work.
Yeah, because in theory, because I feel like historically, because I know that was the thing on the narrow gauge, that there were like at some terminals, some small terminals, that is that there would be that there'd just be people that would just manually shovel coal from a hopper into the tender.
I feel like this is out of place for conversation, but I feel like we need more.
That sounds very green.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was only the
This
big
definitely
terminals
sounds
that
like
had.
something that the Rio Grande would have done.
Yeah, I think it was only the big. I think it was only the big terminals like maybe Alamosa, Jama.
Yeah.
I mean,
Durango,
we got
Elida
the
that had, like, the big
Strasbourg
coaling
coal
towers.
bunker, so we
You know, the big
have
division points
like
on the
at
narrow
least
gauge.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Things
and
can be
Elida
fine
and
tuned. Things can be fine tuned in
Elida.
the future. We just want to get a general idea of what the yard could look like in
We
Gen
got
Z.
peaches.
Hello, Taylor.
Oh, hello there.
Is that a K-37?
What are we doing right now
Oh.
again?
Oh, that is a
Building
K-37.
this.
So Everett Railroad, Taylor is live streaming Taylor is doing a bit of Train Z route building for me right now.
Oh, yeah,
This
great.
is- yeah,
Hmm.
so
How come you never told me?
Wait. Wait. Can they actually hear us? You know, the audience, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can hear
Well,
us.
Wait, are we
Why
on
wouldn't
stream?
they?
Yes,
Yes.
we're
on live
live
stream.
right
Oh, crap.
live on mute.
Well, I feel out of place.
Taylor, hold up. Do you think they had a backhoe back then?
it
Yeah,
would've been
well,
a
this
pretty
is
primitive one.
1950s, supposedly.
This is 1953. I mean, bulldozers existed, but I'm not sure about a backhoe. It would have been a pretty primitive one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do coal go? Are you gonna do it by wheelbarrow? Like,
What
how
is
do
that
coal
by
go?
wheel
I think they
loader?
probably had wheel loaders.
I think in the modern era, in the modern era, it would probably have a backhoe or a front end loader or something to load the coal in.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
loaded.
But I think back in this time, I feel like in the smaller terminals, I think they had, apart from having poor souls just manually shovel coal, that they had like a conveyor belt, something that like scooped up coal and then like dumped it into the tender.
Chernobyl on boredom gear.
I mean, they had wheel loaders back in the 50s.
True. I mean, you can find a 1952 Caterpillar front end loader or something that I guess.
Yeah, I was just curious because I just saw how the ramp was situated and what it would probably look like and how it would probably be used. So I was like, something don't look right.
Well, Indianapolis 400's back.
Yes, the Brickyard 400 is back for the first time since 2020 on the Oval, and I'm excited.
I'm definitely watching that race. I'm telling you that right now.
I am too. I will be watching it tomorrow. Riley Herbst won his second race earlier today. I mean, did you watch his last lap pass on Eric Almirola? He got into Eric Almirola and he was like sideways, just correcting the car, and he drove out of it and won it. And then Custer like drag raced Eric Almirola to the line and finished second. So Stewart Haas Racing has had a good couple of weeks. So far.
Yeah, a good thing because they may be able to recover finally.
At least the Xfinity Series team, Cup Series team is no more. Rodney Childers is going to Spire Motorsports. Josh Berry is going to Front Row. Is that where he's going? Or is he going somewhere else? I forget
Well,
where
they're
Josh
going to
Berry's
someplace.
Josh Berry's going someplace. I forget where. Do you guys think?
Here's my question. I'm assuming we're talking about NASCAR and such, right?
Yes.
Or like things
We
along
hopped
those
on.
lines.
We hopped onto the topic of NASCAR racing. So.
Yes. Thoughts on SVG?
Okay, why
SVG
is this working like a 10x grid?
Say hello to my little dog.
Hello, dog.
Puppy. Hello, puppy.
I love dogs. Dogs are neat. I want a dog. I want a dog.
Good one.
Quit kind of nit me now, darn it. She's kind of, she's been a bit aggressive lately.
Dogs be that way.
How dogs
Yeah.
be? They're aggressive, some very chill.
Yes. Yes.
I haven't
Why
really
is
heard
this
of
so horrible?
Don't you
Did
guys
a train
find it
service
funny?
patch do this?
Don't you guys find it funny?
Why
that
is
it's
it
like
so
when you pet
blocky?
when you guys pet your
I don't
cat for
know.
long enough,
I need to charge
and then
my
your
phone.
cat just like randomly bites you
Hey, help me.
for some odd reason.
Hold on, hello there, Hall Class Studios. How are you doing?
Hello. Is he even watching? No.
No, there's 3 people in there, and I know one of them is me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So thoughts on Shane Van on SVG?
Thoughts on Shane Gillis?
Yes.
Shane Van
I
Gisbergen.
think he's doing pretty good. I mean, no surprise his 2 Xfinity Series wins are on road courses. Watkins Glen would be right up his alley in both Xfinity Series. I don't know if he's running the Cup Series race, but I assume he is.
Well, I'm just saying, like, his debut was insane.
Oh man, the dude was literally 1 for 1. 1 race, 1 start, 1 win. The dude could have retired right there. He would have had a 100% win ratio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he could have, but he
and-
didn't.
But apparently he's thought about, so I've thought about this, and I want you guys, see if you guys agree with me. Do you guys remember Marcos Ambrose from
Yeah.
back in the day? Okay. I think Shane Van
think so.
Gisbergen is the second coming of Marcos Ambrose. Just
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that.
because Marcos Ambrose was from Tasmania, I believe, and
Tassie boy.
Shane Van Gisbergen is from New Zealand.
Not Shane Van Gisbergen. Please don't that guy's name up.
Yeah. So
He's very
I kinda
aggressive.
Yeah, I see Shane Van Gisbergen as like the second coming of Marcos Ambrose, which Marcos Ambrose won 2 races in the NASCAR Cup Series, both at Watkins Glen in 2011 and 2012. 2012, just go and watch the final lap of the 2012 Watkins Glen NASCAR Cup race, where Brad Keselowski and Marcos Ambrose are just like duking it out on the final lap. It is just classic NASCAR racing. It is a fun clip to watch. And what was funny about that is like a lap or two earlier, Joe Nemechek, his like engine blew up, and so there's like engine fluid like all over the track, and so
There was like coolant, oil, and stuff all over the track.
Yeah, because 358 cubic inches of a V8 decided to say, "I'm gonna explode," and spewed fluid all over the track. Yeah, so the cars were like slipping and sliding around because there's fluid, and Brad Keselowski
Because
just-
they're on like super slicks.
Yeah, the cars in the NASCAR Cup Series, they run slicks, which are tires that have like no tread on them, and they work good until there's either fluid or water or something on the track that interferes with the grip. NASCAR has
That's
tried.
the reason.
Yeah, it's
Sure,
well back then in 2012, like they didn't restrict the engines like they do now, and so the cars were running racing with something like 950 horsepower or something like under the hood. Like they had a lot. They had a lot of horsepower back then. And so couple that with the tires were super skinny, and the cars were heavy. Those cars back then probably weighed like 3,400 pounds for a race car, and so they were very. Go ahead.
There's a big reason why NASCAR does not race in the rain or any wet conditions, because we do not have tires that run that. The
Especially
only ones
at
that I know
ovals.
Yes. Yep. The only racing series that I know for certain is endurance racing and Formula One.
Yep.
V8 supercars.
Yes.
Well, now he knows that one.
Yeah, V8 supercars are neat. V8 supercars are neat, and I think Shane Van Gisbergen said that like one of the main reasons he adapted so quickly to the new Gen 7 car was that it felt similar to how the V8 supercars handled and drove.
Yeah.
With like the sequential with the sequential transmission, the V8 rear-wheel drive, and whatnot. So
at the time, because Holden was, I think, around when he was exiting, Holden was basically not existing as a company here. They had their big send-off, big bloody races nowadays, and because basically kind of the same, but we have different bloody ratios, and we have to
have different
race in any condition, to wet, dry, doesn't matter what condition, running. We do everything.
yeah, V8 supercars are much more. Yeah, V8 supercars are much. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Because I think, main reason why he got adapted to it, he did go, because some V8 supercar drivers go over to NASCAR, have some fun in the off.
Mm-hmm. Yep, like Marcos Ambrose. I think Marcos Ambrose did a few starts, like during the year when he wasn't doing any of his V8 supercar racing. And I think he did some starts in like the Nationwide series back then. Maybe when it came in, it was still the Busch series. I think it became nationwide in like 2008, 2009, something like that. And he raced those nationwide cars, and I think he did a few races when they were racing at Circuit
The
Villeneuve.
Americas.
Circuit de
There's
Gilles
a
Villeneuve.
That
In
one,
Canada.
in Montreal, Canada. They raced on that road course a few times during the late 2000s, early 2010s. I think the last time they raced there was maybe 2011, 2012, something like that. They've yet to race there, but there's talk about NASCAR maybe taking the Cup Series cars to go and go to that circuit,
That'd
which would
be
be
cool.
neat. It would be nice to see a NASCAR race in Canada again, because
Seeing
it's
them
like,
run north of the border again.
seeing them run north of the border again, it would be nice. Well, the trucks raced for a number of years at
Oh,
Canadian Tire and Motorsports Park.
Boomstick. I will give you the link to the server in a second.
What are you doing, Taylor?
Hold on.
That's for something.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mhm.
and the thing is, where I live, like 99% of the year, it's warm. When I say warm, the highs that we can get during the summer is 200 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'm sorry,
And
what?
the lows,
200 degrees?
yes.
Holy sh!
Wrote that to Celsius.
Oh my gosh. It has to be Celsius
me
because
one-
there's no way. 200 degrees, I think you
No.
die.
Alright, that,
No, it's
Dang.
dry heat.
Laboon-
It's dry heat, 200 degrees. I'm
Boomstick.
not kidding. I live in the Americas.
Boomstick, go grab the mods for the server now, because you said it'd be about 2 hours
That's
for...
only 223. It's not that much.
Alright, so you can get it downloaded within a little bit.
It's gonna be done within 10 minutes.
Oh, damn. Then I'll get my stuff ready for farming soon.
All right.
I see. So, all the while, if you've been talking about NASCAR racing, Taylor's been, I guess, testing the yard with a Denver and Rio Grande Western K37, number 491, also known as Peaches.
Oh,
Cheers.
Peaches! Yeah!
It is kind of interesting
Oh!
to like go to the Colorado River Museum now and see 491 because it's like I kind of look at the locomotive like differently because Ice has done so many videos about it.
Yeah, well, she's been out of service for about a month. Detail.
Is 491 going to be steamed up again for the 2024 season?
Hopefully.
She was steamed up, but there was a problem that they found out. It's been a
Was
month
the-
now.
Are they
And
Celsius,
I should maybe
where I
send it.
live.
okay? That makes sense that it's Celsius because 200
No,
degrees.
In Celsius, it's 93.33 degrees Celsius. It's 200 degrees where I live. I live in the desert in the U.S.
Yeah, and it's 93 degrees Celsius for me. So I will be literally a puddle on the.
I was gonna say I don't think it's pop. Anyways, I think the hottest recorded temperature was like 135 or something like that. I don't quote me, but I know it was up there. But I sure know it was not 200 degrees.
I might be exaggerating, but I could have sworn at one point it was 200 at one point.
It may have
I
felt
mean-
like 200, but I know damn sure it was not 200 degrees.
I'm gonna have to agree with Boomstick there. There's no way it was 200.
You can't survive in 200-degree weather.
Yeah.
Sure. But he would instantly dehydrate.
Yeah,
can't
you'd
die.
basically be like a little puddle of red on the floor.
Water
It's,
boils at 212 degrees.
okay, so we're getting almost to the point of boiling. Dear God.
You're not gonna. There's no way it was 200 degrees.
You would.
Fahrenheit or
Okay.
Celsius.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's
Which,
just get
which,
it.
if that was in Fahrenheit, you'd be dead.
Okay.
If that was in
so,
Celsius,
Literally
you're dead.
boiling yourself alive.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
Is what
I
it is
think
right
you.
now.
I
Okay,
think you
It
stepped
might have
up.
been. It might have been. It might have been 10:30 from, but I could have sworn at one point it was 200 degrees. I could be wrong. I will
If
admit
it was
I'm
200 degrees, I feel like somebody would have
Right.
documented that. But I kind of doubt it.
wrong. Well,
I'm not
I mean,
trying to be rude.
I mean,
but-
where I live is the. I understand. Where I live is the entertainment capital of the world, so you know.
Okay.
There's other things to document.
Yeah.
Sin City, baby.
Okay,
I mean,
so
the
you live
hottest
there.
Temperature's only 134.
Okay, so I was roughly close. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine around that area it gets hot, but not that hot.
Not that hot.
And it's
No.
dry heat, so you know you don't have. Yeah.
Which I will say,
Also,
I-
we're in a drought, so even more fun.
yeah, not good. I will say, I don't live there anymore, but I lived in Arizona for a while, and you had to like hydrate like every day because the dry heat will just suck the water right out
Hydrate or dihydrate.
of it. Pretty much. Hydrate or die.
dihydrate.
Yeah. You
Either
drink
hydration or
water
dry.
like you drink water. Drink a lot. Make sure to stay up on your fluids out in Arizona, like you do. If you
Mhm.
don't, if you dehydrate in the desert where dry heat is, you will get a headache. Like your head will hurt.
Yeah.
It hurts. Don't hydrate.
I would rather have dry heat than humid heat. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
when it gets humid,
The
then
humid
you
heat is
sweat
actually
so
better.
much, and it's just the worst, in my opinion.
I will say this: I live in the Midwest, and I much rather prefer Midwestern weather than desert weather. I will say that much.
Exactly.
I don't mind the humidity of
Humid
Midwest.
heat is better than dry heat.
Oh, I agree. Because I mean, in the Midwest it can get to 100 degrees, but on average in the summertime, it'll cool down to maybe like the 60s or 70s, and then overnight, and then it'll like be like 80 or 85 during the day, or 90 at the highest. But it's not
Exactly.
bad.
When it's dry heat,
It's just hot.
it does not. It's hot throughout for 24 hours for the whole day, even into the night. It does
Yeah,
not
in the
cool
winter
down.
time,
The
in the
cool
winter
still
time
get,
it cools down.
the cool, yeah, but the coolest it'll get in the summer in dry heat is barely into the high 70s.
Yeah.
And where?
In
I
dry
have a
heat.
feeling we're talking about California.
Well, just kind of like the general desert
No.
area.
Oh, and we're not even
But I'm talking
halfway full
Lower
of the
Nevada.
25 gigabytes of mods. We can theoretically just keep adding more and more. Because we're only at 11.9.
Oh dear.
We're talking
We
Southern Nevada.
can
we're
only fit
talking
in 4 players,
Arizona.
which is sad.
New Mexico.
But I don't care.
New Mexico.
So I've
Those are the 3 big locations that we're talking about.
So I'm curious, does Colorado have dry heat?
Seeing how it rains so often, I'm doubting.
Dude,
Okay.
Washington
Also elevation.
has wet heat, so
I was gonna
Like,
say.
God, I
so
never want to hear that again.
Washington has to be a. I'm just gonna say the weather, the scenery in Washington is beautiful, but it's like I hear it's only nice for like a few months out of the year, and the rest of it is just rain.
yes, the stereotypes are correct. You get maybe, I would say,
Like a day or like half a day, and then it's.
maybe like March at the earliest. March,
Yeah.
it'll start looking good. It'll stop raining every day. And then
like that.
like May,
Meanwhile-
May it looks good. June, July, August are the 3 months where it looks, or where it's the best, because
Yeah,
there's
Living-
no rain at all.
yeah. Living in a state where like many months out of the year it can like rain like almost every day sounds kind of depressing, if I'm honest.
It rains like most of the time.
Well,
don't
meanwhile,
know.
where I live, it doesn't rain. Like, it only rains for like 30 minutes and then stops for another 30 and then starts again. If it
Jeez.
rains,
The hottest
It's
I've
so
ever
hot here.
experienced in Washington was 107 degrees, which that's really hot for Washington. That's only happened, I think, like 3 times for me, is where it's gotten to 107.
oh, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
I do. It feels horrible,
Nevada's.
but luckily I was at a lake.
It's worse in Nevada,
Right, I
I'm
was at
telling
a
you.
lake. When you get high heat in a state where you don't get high heat often, it sucks.
We're
Okay,
getting.
yeah, that-
no AC.
Okay, that's
There's
fair.
0 AC in almost every building.
We
You
got
don't have-
spice. Look at the Be Right Back that I just put up. We got spice for the Be Right Back.
I love it. It's perfect.
So basically, what I'm gonna do is that
Are you just gonna
I'm
save that?
saving this, and we're gonna go straight to loading up Farming Sim so I can.
Okay, so this includes the Iron Valley part of this live stream then.
Yes.
Okay.
And the contents of the name will still be accurate. I'm building something. Come take a look.
Cool. All right. What's that?
I will send you the server name and the name.
I guess I'll hang around for funsies, I guess. I don't have Farming Sim, but
And then
Alright, I'm just transferring all my mods.
time to do things with tractors.
oh yeah, I could have just. I didn't need to swap out all of my mods because I'm an idiot.
Tractor time.
Tractor time. We like tractors.
Tratter time.
Take it for a ride on the big green tractor. We
Can
can
go
slow.
slow.
There's
Around
something
to
goes
as
messed
fast
up.
long as
There's something really
It
messed up.
really
with my
don't
Spotify.
matter.
Like, I'm not even kidding. My Spotify sounds horrible.
Oh,
This big green tractor by Jason Aldean.
Yep, I love it.
all right. How about I put that on real quick?
No, don't.
I can control it with my
trying to-
phone, so I can
Oh my
just
gosh.
put on whatever I want. All right.
See, at low volumes, mine sounds actually like it sounds good. But then the second I turn it up, it sounds horrible.
All right. We're listening to it.
Maybe also play International Harvester by Craig Morgan.
Oh yeah. Okay.
My playlist is over 24 hours long.
I think my liked songs playlist on Spotify is like, I think it takes like 3.5 days to complete.
Oh my god. Wonder how much my
That's-
like
that's like-
songs takes to complete. Like it's 244 of them,
It-
but you know, like
It may or may not have like 1,000 songs on it.
actually we're starting with International Harvester.
Yeah, I like that song.
Giving this town lots to talk about. I honestly
Let's
prefer
sing to it.
Drinking Problem by Midland. I think that one's really good.
Ooh, that's a good song. Yeah. People say I got a drinking problem, but I've got no.
I'm son of a third generation farmer. I've been 10 years as a farmer. daughter.
One too many.
I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine
Uh,
driver.
Luke
Looking up the road,
Holmes.
flower, chugging, looking, 5
Yeah, they
miles
did that
an
song with Brooks and
hour.
Dunn.
Oh,
That
my
was good.
international harvester.
If I turn it up like anything past here, it sounds horrible.
What?
My Spotify, it's like messed up. It's glitched.
Your farming sim is glitched?
No, my Spotify.
Oh.
Late to work, road rage jerk, shouting obscene words, flipping me the bird.
Ooh, Time March is on. That's actually good.
You may be on a state paved road, but that black dot runs through my payload. Excuse me for trying to do my job, but this year ain't
It's-
no bumper car.
It sounds really bass boosted.
Oh, it's probably in your EQ settings.
There's no EQ settings in the browser.
If you look in far enough, there should be.
It's
So-
languages and display.
I'm gonna turn
about
on my
audio?
camera here, so
There is no audio.
John,
Oh, there is a song that comes up in a little bit that I probably shouldn't play, but it's I'm re-blank, but I can kick your ass.
oh god. So I got a couple models of like John Deere tractors.
Me,
They're like-
my drool.
There we
I
go.
think, like,
Come on, this is
turtle.
a banger.
So kind of interesting. I don't know if you can see it, but like.
Well, I
took,
can't
like,
see
a
it because I'm loading
marker.
into farming sim. So.
So I took like I think it was like black crayon, and I kind of like colored the tractor a little bit. Like I tried to like weather it. I think it looks pretty good. I might send some pictures in the PC chat or something, but yeah.
I love how that took me like an hour to switch to farming sim. I was like, yeah, I got that done in an hour. Let's pop the farming sim.
Your computer is
Why
just
is my
going.
farming sim taking so long to load?
Dang. Oh, I could kick on the John Deere Drive Green OST.
I see.
No,
Well,
I can't.
All right. Well, I see that you guys are getting into tractor things, so I'm gonna peace out.
Oh.
See you guys.
Why?
You should stay in here.
Yeah, you should stay. Come
I-
on, I need
Come
someone to talk to.
on.
Okay, you guys. Okay, fine, I'll stay.
It's not like we're gonna be recording a video.
Okay.
Yeah, we are. Bullshit.
Here.
No, we're not doing. We're not exactly
Oh, wait,
gonna
no.
do that right now.
Yeah, it's
I
not
might
right now.
record the time lapse. But that's it.
Holy fuck, Giants! I hate you.
Alright, let's see if YouTube will kill this by playing the next song.
Well,
And I'm sort of blasting it now, so.
Call me uncool. Make
Good
fun of
portion
my
of it,
drool.
boys. Let's see if this stream gets
Better
DMCA'd.
stop or I'll go nuts and retarded. But I can kick your ass.
Oh dear.
I did set this as not for kids, so.
I stutter and I can't read.
Well,
And you snicker at me. Well, buddy, I've had enough. My syndrome's down, but my adrenaline's up. I'm retarded. But I can kick your ass. Oh, I'll crush you like a fucking block of ice and go eat the grass 'cause it looks so nice.
I feel like we're playing. I feel like Taylor is just playing with fire right now.
Yeah.
You can hunt
Trying to
me
get myself
like the
banned
old
right now.
I often shit in my pants. You trip me
Where's
and
my
I
damn
fall.
task manager?
You better run, cause
It
now
won't even
it's
pop
on
up.
retarded. But I can
Okay, hold on. At least it's not like the Master Oogway guy who released a song called how can I say this? Alfred is my brother.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, and he just says that the entire song. But also he like got that shit taken down from YouTube. As far as I know, it's still up on Spotify. Hold on, let me check.
I can't do anything right now.
It's still up.
Still up.
It's still up on
Yeah.
Spotify if you want to go listen to it.
Bruh.
Yeah, I'm not playing it for obvious reasons. Procedures up, my adrenaline's up, I'm retarded. Stream Songs V2. And this is just all copyrighted stuff, but yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
my
I haven't
Giants
listened to some of
finally
this
loaded.
literally. I haven't listened to this in months. We're listening to this.
I'll raise that up.
Oh, that was one of the last streams that I did before I rebranded it. That was before I rebranded.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was before you rebranded. I remember. I remember when you did that one video in Beam MP with the one car that I sent you. And you said that you absolutely had to keep it above an idol.
What?
You don't remember that car?
What car?
The car that I sent you on Discord for BeamNG.
Where?
It's like it's the very first message I ever sent you, actually.
Hold on, I'm scrolling up through your fucking mod suggestions real quick.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. Dude, now what?
That's where he
What does it
spammed
say I
the
don't
C
have?
word.
Yeah. I don't have any
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's why you had to keep it above an idol. Oh,
Yeah.
oh shit! Those are nice model tractors.
Yeah.
I have like a
I
few
tried to-
more on my. I have an 8020 sitting in front of me on my desk. 8020 articulated.
I tried to like, as he said, I tried to weather them a little bit. I mean, that was like years ago now. I just tried to like weather them like just for fun, because like, tractors get very dirty, obviously, and so I thought weathering them would make them look more realistic, and it kind
Okay,
of,
what the fuck?
and like when I kind of weathered it, I kind of like tore up like the John Deere logo on the sides. Like it looks really good. I think the articulated tractor looks better than the other one.
Yeah.
So
I'm missing the John
Hold on, I
Deere
have that
600S.
damn near exact
the-
articulated tractor that you have.
yeah, I think it's an
Hold
Earl
on, I'm
model.
gonna walk over. Actually, will the headphone cable, since it's a slinky style?
I don't have the John Deere
I don't
600S
have that one
series,
with
the
me
Lagasse
right now.
dump bed pack. I'm missing the dang operational equipment TLX 82 parts replaceable 72 by 150.
Then
building stack.
download them.
I can't. I downloaded the entire mod pack.
Downloaded it. I don't know. I haven't had the same
Fine.
issue pop up for me because you want to
I'll-
know why? Farming Sim.
I couldn't even hear what the hell you just said.
Farming Sim hasn't loaded yet.
So
Your mic is like over basing.
Yeah, because I'm doing
you're-
this.
bass.
I think I just have to replace all the files because
Yeah.
I have some of those.
Just
files from
replace
other
them.
systems.
Replace them, dude.
I am.
Because you probably didn't have the same version.
Probably not
All
the
of
same
it is
version.
up to date. That's all. That's all I have to say. All of it is up to date. So.
So, Taylor, when you build like a model railroad in the future, are you going to include a farm scene?
Most likely.
Are
I
you
mean,
gonna do like
my great grandfather his layout had one who was like a nice simple loop. In fact, I still have one of his locomotives from it. So.
okay?
It's a Santa
what
Fe
scale?
F7.
What scale would the trains be and the tractors be?
HO, so 187th.
I see.
Oh, and I cannot mute myself while Farming Sim's loading. So I was gonna go upstairs and have like a little bit of a snack. You know what? I can keep my mic going. I don't care. I will leave you guys with them. I will be back.
Right then. So it's now up to.
That's a bad
No.
choice.
Alright, bye bye. I'll be back. I hope
We'll just have to
Farming
listen
Sim
in
loads
on Taylor's.
As I'm about to leave. Alright, well, I'm still grabbing that seed. Still gonna go grab that snack. So yeah, I will see you guys in a minute. I will leave you with that.
Is this kid just gonna watch my damn stream and then wait, hold on, wait, you gotta watch my stream. You gotta
Yeah.
put it on for the people to see.
Yeah. So
Ow, my toe.
so have you guys ever driven like a lawn? Have you guys ever driven like a lawn tractor?
Yeah.
I have. They're kind of fun to drive.
Yeah. I prefer zero turns. Because
I've
with
never-
the dang zero turn, you can back it up and you just floor it forward. You pop a damn wheelie.
Yeah.
And like you go flying down the damn road.
I've seen people do that. They pop wheelies on the zero turn. I've only ever driven like a. I've only driven a lawn tractor. Yeah, I've only driven a lawn tractor. It's an early 2000s Craftsman lawn tractor. So I mowed some grass with it today. So that was fun, I guess.
I'm gonna post one of the photos I have of a damn train. I'm gonna try to post it if I can find it. It's from when I went to Alaska. It was. Where is it?
What train is it? Or what train was it? Alaska.
I have no clue what train it was. I just know it's a train.
Did it say White Pass Yukon on the side? Was it
Yep.
Alaskan?
Yup. White Pass, Utah.
Well, White Pass Yukon. Neat. That is a railroad that is on my bucket list to ride.
It's really good.
From what I've seen in the videos, it looks awesome. Like, it's just, the railroad is just so beautiful in the Alaskan wilderness.
Yup.
Yeah, question, have you guys ever seen the movie Runaway Train?
Is that the one where the damn like train drives away without the people on it and they almost like crash into the dang things with all the dang chemicals on it?
No, that's Unstoppable. So Runaway Train, I'll try not to spoil the movie for people who haven't seen it, but it's a Runaway Train is a 1985 film. It's about two escaped convicts on a runaway lash up of like locomotives. It's like a GP38 F7, I think, and like two GP9s, and it's set in the Alaskan wilderness, and it's a really intense movie. I suggest you watch it. I think it's free to watch on YouTube with ads, but of course you have an ad blocker, then that's even better. But yeah, I have the movie on DVD. That's definitely worth a watch. Runaway Train, 1985. Go watch it. It's one of the best train films, in my opinion. Unstoppable is. It's been a while since I watched the movie. I think Unstoppable is a fun movie. I mean, it was based on the Crazy Eights incident, and
Yup.
you know, so I don't know. I think Unstoppable is pretty good, but I think Runaway Train is better.
Yup. I replaced all my mods, so if it doesn't work, then there's something wrong with it. It'll whack myself in the head with a damn baseball bat.
You're gonna go knock yourself out, literally.
Yup.
Knock yourself out, bonk.
It's a wiffle ball bat though, so it'd take a lot of effort.
A baseball player plays football. A football gets thrown at him, just swings the bat. Bat hits football. Football gets sent into the stratosphere.
And I'm a football player, so if I played baseball, I don't think that'd be very good. I just take my head and like stick it in the path of the ball. There we go. Okay. Dang diddly dang password. Yep. Okay. If my damn computer gonna work.
I don't think my computer is strong enough to run a farming sim.
What graphics card do you have?
Well, I mean, I saved. I know I took a picture of my thing a while
If you
back.
open up your task manager and then you go to the performance tab, you should be able to see.
I think if I take a screenshot, I'll just DM it to you. So, I think if I go to my settings, system settings, then I go to general, maybe.
Okay, there's something wrong with my damn farming simulator now, because it's not even showing me any damn maps. What the hell?
Alright, so let me take a screenshot, and I'll just TM you my screenshot.
Yeah. As long as it's better than a GeForce GTX 660, you should be fine.
Okay, so I should probably tell you what I'm using. I'm talking to you right now through like a Apple MacBook Pro. So I'm not confident that Farming Sim could run on what I've got.
I think you could run it.
Yeah, I mean, I have Train Z. I have like Train Z 2019, and Train Z 2019 kind of laggy on my system. So I don't know. I don't need Farming Sim. No, I'm not like dying to play it, but you know, if we get a more capable system in the future, then I may consider getting it. So. So I was thinking about this earlier, or I was thinking about this the other day, is you know how semi trucks have like a big transmission, you know,
Yeah.
you know, where it's like they have like a high range and a low range as far as the gearing.
Yeah.
And I thought, would it make more sense to put that power through like, so it's like how like railway locomotives work, where they have a diesel engine, it goes through a prime move, or you have a diesel engine, it goes through like a generator or something, and then it just transmits the power electrically through like traction motors. I wonder, would it make more sense to implement that type of system into a semi-truck? Or
I don't really
gearing-
think that could work too good for the semi-trucks, because with the trains you can have multiple engines, or like damn cars with the dang engines. or stuff. I don't know what they're called. I don't do trains. But I don't think that would work out too well for the semi trucks because you'd be limited on like how many, you know, or how much power output you could get. I know they're working on some sort of semi truck for the future that has.
Isn't there? Isn't I think
something.
the name of the company is like Edison Motors or something like that. That they came up with the concept of taking a diesel engine and running it through a generator or something and creating electricity to run traction motors instead of trying to shove 1,000-something pound-feet of trying to shove like 1,000 pound-feet of torque through a 18-speed transmission, which I understand why trucks have that because that gives them the option of having a high and low gear, which.
But I mean, also, trains are used, I would say, much more often, needed much more than semi-trucks. Because, like, with the semi-trucks, right, you have to think they're going through towns and stuff. They're going, like, not halfway across the country and back.
Yeah, but
one delivery.
Yeah, but, like, you're, like, yeah, it's like I feel bad for truckers that have to go through a town with like multiple red lights, like trying to get like that much weight moving, only to stop it just a short distance later.
Yeah.
I think that would suck. So like 70,000, 80,000 pounds, you have to stop and get moving again. Yep. Insane. Yeah, never brake check a semi. I saw a picture of a semi truck that just turned like a 4-door like Chevy Silverado into a can of tuna.
Yeah, I mean, like they're so massive like, compared to everything on the road. Like you see the like car like pileups. If there's any semi trucks in there, you look at the semi trucks, they look perfectly fine compared to everything around them.
Yeah, well, they have damage, but yeah, like anything that the semi truck runs into, whatever the semi truck hits takes all the energy. Like I guess that's new fear unlocked is being in a auto accident and having a semi truck barreling down on you without being able to stop.
Yeah, you're dead.
You're dead. Just stay in prayer. Cancer not gonna survive.
Yeah. And the one thing that surprises me the most is the semi trucks. They output so much torque. I just always wonder how the hell do they not break their drive shafts? That's the one that always gets me.
I don't know. Those drive shafts are probably well reinforced, I would say. I mean, the diesel engines, all semi trucks now, or at least the 2024 turbocharged. I don't think there's any semi trucks out there that are non-turbo. But yeah, the amount of torque that semi trucks produce is insane. I think it's like, isn't it like 1,000, 1,500 foot-pounds of torque?
Yeah,
Something
I know
like
it's over 1,000.
Yeah. When it comes to you don't really measure torque when it comes to railroad locomotives because it transmits the power electrically. You just measuring tractive effort. So.
Yeah, I don't really do trains.
That's all right.
Oh shit, I can't move. Oh. I'm stuck here. Can't do anything.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do in Farming Sim? Like, you
So
guys
there
gonna,
used
like
to
plow
be-
field or something?
Yeah, there used to be a multiplayer series that we had before you rebranded and all that.
Hmm.
Where the hell's the train? Oh, there it is. Can I hop in? No. No. I saw it
That's
said like
the-
Iowa or something.
I was gonna say the cars say Iowa Interstate on the side. Huh.
I'm gonna hitch a ride.
Train is moving at a pretty good clip.
These trains hauling ass.
I think in-game it's doing like 60 right now. Like it's moving.
And then, oh, there's a train yard.
That's maybe hop over the fence. Looks like SD. Maybe you can go through it. Those like SD40s. It's pretty effective. Something like that. They look like SD locomotives. Yeah, those are SD40s. You can tell from the trucks. Yeah.
I can't read that.
So Iowa Interstate SD40-2s. I was just gonna say that they look like Canadian Pacific ones.
I gotta go outside. Ethanol.
Just one hell of a rail fanning point.
I'm gonna get in the train.
I don't know if they have a detail cab or not. Or
I know
on
that you
top of it.
can in single player.
All we had to do was follow the damn trains, CJ.
Oh, why is my game lagging so much when I'm on top of the train? When is everybody back?
It's one heck of a snack.
Yeah.
Is eating a whole bag of chips considered a snack?
Yes. See, I would just bring the whole bag with me.
True. But what if it's Doritos? Then you get Doritos, and you get Dorito stuff all over your computer.
You win some, you lose some.
I guess. So does the train just do like a big loop around the map?
No, I mean, there's... I don't know if I go... So, from what I get out of it, it goes to here, I believe. There's like a pickup area, I believe. I know there is one over here. Wait, you can rent the train. And then what you do there is you drop off all your stuff that you need and hop in the train and drop out. You get a little menu that pops up. It's just like, where do you want to go? Press like where you want to go to, which is where the prices would be highest. So, I don't know if it doesn't add it up because I'm not in the farm.
Right.
But it would say like, if you go here, the prices are this. You go here, the prices are this. You go where the prices are highest. You sell it, make money, and then rinse and repeat, basically.
Okay.
I can't tell if this is a legitimate tractor or not.
Do you own those tractors? Or are those just on display?
I don't own anything. I got $0.
Oh.
Cause I gotta wait for Taylor to make me a damn farm.
Insert extended Jeopardy music here.
I can get Jeopardy music going. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know how to use it. There. I gotta get it on the loop. Wait, can I create a loop? I can see that my screen is pulled up in the top right.
Oh.
No, it won't. Oh wait, that's on my list. Oh, dang it! Messing with my damn plan. Damn you, Taylor. Messing with my damn plan.
Does he have our mutes? Does he have our mics muted? Like, can you hear our voices through the stream? Okay, I'm gonna. Hang on.
Mic muted. Unmute. Unmute. I could get an audio loop stuck, but I'm not going to. I just bought a guitar, and I don't know how to play it.
You're not the only one. I own a six string, and I have absolutely no idea how to play it. Or I think it's a six string guitar. I think it's a six string. That. I don't really know what type of guitar it is, but I have one that has a busted string, and I've been too lazy to fix it. So.
I mean, I have all the stuff for it. Except for the fact that my damn thingy don't want to work. Oh. That's why. Because I don't even have it plugged in. Unplug the Guitar Hero and plug in. There we go. That is the most clipping I've ever seen. The whole way I do it is I just have to go to like anything and then just change my input to be my guitar. I keep. Yeah. I keep forgetting. Damn, that was bad. I keep forgetting that every time I have, or I try to have my guitar as input, I can't speak.
He has returned.
Yeah. Okay, I will just change my mic to be my guitar and just mess around.
What? So. Okay. What the fuck? So. Do you know who Carlos Lamos is from the Cranberries and Toltec? Okay. So, anyways, he posted a picture on his Instagram account of EMD SD90 Max in the Cumbres and Toltec, or the San Luis and Rio Grande paint scheme. But he says at the end of his message is, "I am really thrilled to have the Cumbres and Toltec get its first 6-axle diesel. For me, it's going to be thrilled to run narrow gauge 6-axle after being on SD90s." Oh. Narrow gauge 6X. Okay, now I know what he's referring to. He's referring to the White Pass locomotives, White Pass Yukon locomotives. Those are 6-axle. Okay, in my mind, I thought they were going to convert an SD. In that post, I thought they were going to convert SD90s to run on the narrow gauge. I was like, then I realized the White Pass.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hopefully, hang on. I don't. Here we go. There, I sent it to you. SD90s look really sharp in the San Luis and Rio Grande paint scheme. Like, that is a really sharp. Which is an old.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, and he's referring to a White Pass. Yeah, and that's referring to the White Pass and Yukon locomotives. And La Vida Pass is a former alignment of the Denver and Rio Grande Western. So, and this guy is Carlos Lamos, who works on the Cumbres and Toltec, and I think worked on the San Luis and Rio Grande a little bit, which San Luis and Rio Grande is no more. It's a scenic river. They ran over La Vida Pass, but they don't run anymore. I think a short line still runs out of Alamosa over La Vida Pass, and runs trains into Alamosa. I know that the alignment between Antietam and Alamosa still exists, but it's standard gauge. I think the narrow gauge was torn up in like the late 60s, like 1967, 1968. That's when the Rio Grande abandoned, or at least, sold Cumbres and Toltec. So. I see. Okay, so what car are you driving? Be like turbo sounds. Maybe turn down the music so we can hear the engine sounds better. driving this with the wheel? Nice. On the throttle and getting after it. Hell yeah. It kind of looks like a rally car right now, the way it's driving. I assume you're driving with a manual right now, the clutch? Nice. Hell yeah. Like, when you... you're just gonna crash. You just come roaring around one corner, and there just feel like a poor little pigeon. There just feel like a pigeon just driving along, just absolutely cream it. Yeah, you just absolutely cream a pigeon. But that sounded wrong. Yeah, just absolutely crushes it. You played Forza Horizon, right? Okay. I assume you would prefer BMG Drive over Forza Horizon. Yeah, fair. And I played Forza Horizon. I think it's a fun game. My favorite game is the third one. The one in Australia. That's probably my favorite. I've probably spent thousands. I've put the most hours into that game. I played the fifth one with like Xbox Game Pass, and I thought it was good, but it didn't excite me much. And I played the fourth one. I found the fourth one boring, honestly. I like the third one. I'll still hop on the third one every now and then and drive around, but I've never played the second Forza Horizon or the first one. I think the first one was actually based in Colorado. So, but I played Forza Motorsport 6 and 7. I like Forza Motorsport 6 because they have like some NASCAR race cars in it that would race in like the Cup Series. And you can you can take out the restrictor plates for the NASCAR Cup cars, and they have like 944 horsepower. They have like almost 1,000 horsepower in the game. Yes. I've never played it, but I've watched videos of it, and I would like to play it, but I don't think my computer is capable enough to play it. But I'll play BeamNG one of these days. My brother has a gaming PC, so I may just ask him if I can, install it in his PC and just maybe play it a little bit. But oh, for sure. Like BeamNG Drive is like the ultimate. Like I think BeamNG Drive, it just focuses on the simulation of the cars, like the accurate. Like if it focuses on the simulation of cars, like trying to fine tune the driving aspect as much as they can. It's like when you drive, yeah, like your car could go into a barrel roll and parts will realistically tear off the car. So, and like if you drive it into water, your engine will, and like if you drive into water, yeah, if you drive into water in BeamNG Drive, your engine will shut off. So, yeah, you overcooked that one.
Oh, we're doing BeamNG.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get
Alright, I'm gonna be back in... Alright, I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm gonna grab something to drink.
Bro, I just keep hearing just the bass of of your wheel like moving around, coming through your. That's never smart. That's never smart. Just BeamNG and traffic do not mix well with. But are you mighty? Yeah.
No replacement or displacement.
See, it's because you'll have 1.1 thousand hours. It's because you don't drift around in Dodge channel. It's because you're not a master at drifting.
Drifting is one of those driving skills that it's like when people can do it right, it's just awesome.
Except for this car can't turn at all. This is all the steering I need. Oh, I fixed the steering. Now it steers so much better. I don't even really mind at this point because I'm driving around in a Dodge Demon. Honestly, I think drifting around in a Dodge Demon, that's impressive. It's like you're drifting a boat, basically.
Yeah.
Shit! Oh, I'm dead.
Charger.
I'm dead. My favorite thing to do isn't like just drive around and try to crash. It's drive around as fast as you can while trying to not crash. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
Why is this so quiet? What? No, I go with the fart can exhaust. That sounds actually cool. I love it. I'm in love. Oh my gosh, why are 3 people all turning in to go to the damn trailer park? Are you guys all freaking getting ahead? I'm driving around like a race car driver in a drift car. No! No!
Oh. Too barrel.
Wait, I know exactly what I
7,000 RPM. That's what it is.
Mine has almost 3 times the RPM as yours. Mine has almost 3 times the RPM as yours. I have 18,000 RPM is my rev limiter. Yeah. Unhinged. That's just what I'll do. Unhinged. Shit. I'm also going like 200 almost. Okay, well, you're a dumb fuck. You should know not to cut me off when I'm going too hard. Just go fast. That's what I do. I would die. I'm gonna die if I crash. Oh shit, I just broke my tire. I'm gonna pick a different vehicle. I think I'm gonna. I'm gonna drift the Lansdale. Oh my god. I wish you could hear it from my point of view. I just hear oh god and like a whole bunch of rumbling. This thing has a lot of horse.
God. Your brain.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess in real time when I would die from a crash. $808 horsepower. That sounds good. All right, time to see how long I can last. Move out of the way, dumb fuck. Okay, already going 100. Oh my gosh, you're stupid. Move out of my damn way. Okay, get out of the way, get out of the way. Ah! No! No! Okay, this is where I die. Yeah, I'm definitely dead. Because you'll get arrested.
What? Alright, well, I'm gonna go. Good night, gentlemen.
Night, night, sweet cheeks. Okay, I'd say I'm still alive. It looks like I'm watching a dash cam. It actually looks like I'm watching a cop's dash cam. They got OJ. I'm gonna have the fastest cop car around. Oh, I just killed him. I hit him going 60 into a rock. I'm being like Georgia State Patrol. I just don't care at this point. Hey, get your ass out of here. Fuck you. The suspects never escape from me. I just crash so they escape. Oh, go get that white van. That's OJ. That was OJ, the right Bronco. Go get him, dude. That's OJ. Well, you missed your opportunity. Right now, I'm following behind a Lester van. Time to activate my inner Georgia State Patrol. Oh my God! I just killed a family of 5. Look at me scream. They're dead. There's no way you're surviving. I don't think he's under arrest. I think he's dead. You are not surviving that. What? No crap. I don't ever want to see you. I never want to meet you again. Well, look at what happened when someone tried to run from me. I search up wait. Georgia State Patrol pack. Yes. God damn, are you bad? Let's look at Georgia State Patrol number 1. Okay, this looks pretty. That looks a lot like the actual Georgia State Patrol. Georgia State Patrol number 2. Ooh, I don't like that one. 988. Oh, 10-4, yeah, we got a warrant out for their arrest for killing 5 people. His name is O.J. Simpson. He's dangerous. I have the Georgia State Patrol livery on my car, and I'm driving around in an actual like Georgia State Patrol car. So you already know that means I gotta murder him. Get the fuck out of here. Hit maneuver his ass. Oh, you dumb fuck. You dumb. Ram into him.
Hey Taylor, been a while.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh wait, are we in a live stream right now? Oh, hello YouTube. No, I'm not dead.
Oh my god! What just happened? That family of 4 is dead. Boom!
Things are fine. Working hard until the moon shines.
Oh yeah, I got your ass. I got your ass. Yeah, you're done for, buddy. It was a mistake. It was a mistake
So
running from
we're
Georgia
doing
State.
a police chase.
I'm just being Georgia State Patrol, because why not?
So we're doing police chases.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
This is Utah State Patrol. Is there a blowout on a white molester van?
Utah Smoky. I got to see the new Twister movie today.
I wanted to see it. Is it good?
Oh, trust me, it's worth it. I mean, it's honestly, I'd say it's almost on par with the original. Yeah.
Oh, you dumb motherfucker. You just got yourself involved in a chase you don't want. Oh yeah, I'm severely damaged, but I'm currently chasing after a monkey car. I repeat, I'm chasing after a monkey car. It's something dodge.
It's just a nutcake.
No! You hurt my piston rings! You motherfucker! Yeah, he may as well have. I'm in hot pursuit. I repeat, I'm in hot pursuit. Move out of my fucking way. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god! I just killed OJ! I just killed OJ.
Well, murder on the road.
It was a side quest. I was chasing after one dude, and there's a white. That's slow as hell. Oh. That was like a Georgia State Patrol moment right there. Yep, if they're not paralyzed by the end of the chase, it's not mission accomplished. Why do I hear jet engines? Why do I hear jets coming from the back? Why do I hear jets coming from the back of my semi-truck?
Probably because you modified it bandit style.
It's because there are jets on the inside. There's 4 jet engines mounted on the back.
Eastbound and down. Oh, eastbound and down. 18 wheels are rolling.
I just did the fast 0 to 100 in a semi-truck ever. Move out of the way. Move out of OJ Simpson, you just died.
I foot 4 and follow my soul.
You just gotta turn on your sirens and then run into them.
Oh wow. People be stupid. People be smart.
Not me.
People just want to be eating the Pop Tart.
I'm going 130 miles an hour, and I just went 130 miles an hour into opposite lanes of traffic. I gotta get back into my Georgia State Patrol car. That was too much fun.
Or really just no clipped out of reality. I know I want to do it, but I'm not going to play the soundboard because I don't want to die today from the wrath of the tailor. You're welcome. It's just something.
That's not the right one. Oops.
No crap.
We got talk about it.
Yo, why'd you have to play that? Yeah, why? Oh my god. I just went deaf.
I have autism.
Report. Taylor in the dirt.
The Milwaukee Road.
It's in the Broncos section.
I got a stage 2 supercharger, stage 3 performance long block, red tail ECU, race exhaust. Georgia State Patrol is not playing around anymore. Alright, where's that sunburst?
AJ, be quiet. AJ, be quiet.
I don't even have lights.
AJ, don't make me put on all engines go.
Be on the lookout for everything. Front bumper. Shoot. Yes, absolutely. Oh my god. That is not the right one.
What are you doing to the AI? Wait, are you guys in separate games or is it this multiplayer?
We're in separate games, sadly. Because
Oh.
someone didn't want to play BNet. I gotta have my first Georgia State Patrol moment on. I gotta let him get up to speed.
Go for the pit. Go for the pit.
Go
for the runner. Resisting arrest. Resisting arrest.
Oh my God, you are one dumbass person. You think you can just crash into the Georgia State Patrol car and get away with it? Oh! I think I just had the best Where did they go? Taylor, look at my screen. We started up here. They're down there. Dude, my car. We'll do more Georgia State Patrol moments in there.
What about me?
Gotta deactivate all my mods. Jeez.
Yes, I do. Seven. Said question. I said 7. What's up? Thank you for destroying my ears, AJ. No, I'm back home.
Why is my game lagging so hard right now?
Probably because you're trying to load in too many things at once.
No, it's just being weird.
Is it a problem with the atomizer?
Yep.
How about the burner?
Yep.
How about the stoker? I had an idea for a story to do with one of my characters where it's basically the reverse thing. Coal to oil instead of oil to coal.
Found one. It's called US East something.
Or
Or
his
pedal, yeah,
crush
pedal.
felt
It's
and his-
pedal host US East. Yeah. I don't think you can see it because you have empty only turned on, and I'm already in it. So it has 1 out of 10. It's pedal host. I can see it. It's right above where. Yep. Yeah. So you can have 2 cars in this one.
And AJ's getting mad because he's trying to play a game that's for a computer on his Kittle tablet.
Womp womp.
Yeah, womp womp.
I don't know if Georgia State Patrol can catch me. I'm gonna go get some ice cream. I'll be right back.
I don't know who this really is, but 30's got to be ready to do that. That's fun. How do we do financial? Well, I heard early enough. My choice. I'd be work hard. Right for the young people and compare this thing. But it's not your choice. I worried about that though when I saw we were barely running a phone. I haven't had a great last year's pumpkin. Thomas was okay, but that license expensive. Money, sure, but working out it's an aim soccer money. No. That's me. Probably get the young person involved. It does involve that because I watched the current version, it's nice. I see where you're coming for youngins in the hobby in general, but it isn't as popular a hobby as it used to be. I'm not saying I want railroading to have the appeal of baseball, but there's gotta be something that spark back.
For the 77, not 8. He'll give you those sparks you're looking for.
Oh, damn.
Hey, always on duty.
Why? 30's not booked for service until next weekend.
Take down. Even you've been meetings there.
Oh yeah, huh? I guess I'd better get back to tightening those loose bits to keep that piece of beautiful cross compound to stay in balance. If this works well, I might as well just use it on 1255.
No, it's full steam ahead. It's like his cousin.
Boy, let me tell you, museum life ain't all it's cracked up to be. It's been 12 long years since I last ran under my own steam. I miss being out on the main line, but what can you do?
Alright, I gotta go because my parents do this weird thing where I have a curfew now. But at least...
Boy, let me tell you.
Okay, I'm back. Are you in? Is your Farming Simulator mods done? Okay.
Jerry, have you got my mail cars ready yet? Morning Mail's got to get to GTW or people ain't getting their Edison bill on time.
Just give me a minute or two. I'm a bit busy right now. I'm sure the Intercity Limited can wait another minute or two. Why can't you just get them your own?
Look, Jerry, if I'm forced to fish out my cars by leaving the platform now, enter the yard, slowly negotiate through the yard, then repeat the process on my way out, I'll be late leaving. But if you can get them for me now, I won't be late.
Okay, I get it. I'll get them for you right now. Jeez, some engines.
Hey, easy on there, little Jerry.
There's nothing in them. Calm down.
Well, there needs to be something in them pretty quick here.
There you go. Have fun. I'll just get back to shunting. Ugh. Why can't I pull a train for once? I'm always going back and forth, left and right, stop and go. It would be nice to just go and, well, keep going.
Oh, come on now, Jerry. You and I both know you're not meant for long-distance runs, but I can see what you mean. Twisting and bending your back to look at a cab all day, shunting isn't always my cup of tea.
I could probably handle a commuter service, or 20-car freight at the very least.
A docksider pulling a full-size train? I'll believe it when I see it. Anyway, you aren't cut out for this kind of work, little Jerry. You're meant to dawdle about in the downtown industrial tracks and in the yards, fetching our cars and coaches, not running long distances. You'd run out of water on the way to Buffalo. Then you know what would happen?
What?
One of us, not me included, would have to go out of our way to push you into a siding, delaying all of our trains.
Oh, come on, Henry. It's not like we have many trains on the weekend. The only trains I switched today are the CCB, CCA, and I'm putting together Ethan's Granger right now. With that said, I'm pretty sure I had time for our trial passenger run.
You for sure aren't taking my train. You might have better luck with Amber.
Hey, Amber.
Huh? Oh, morning, Jerry.
Jeez, you don't sound good. What's up?
I'm just a bit tired, that's all.
Well, I could take your train if you're not up for it.
Would you please?
Sure thing. Now, we just wait for how long?
I don't know. I'll get a timetable from Station Master Ford and we'll go from there.
Hey there, Ryan. Why have you got Jerry on the commuter service?
Amber's hardly built up any steam for her trip, it seems, so I'm going with Jerry on this one to take her train. All we need is a timetable so we know where to stop and for how long.
Well, I mean, there's only 6 stations on the line, and you are a commuter service. Yeah, sure, I'll get you one. Just give me a sec.
So, are you sure you want to do this, Jerry?
There's no going back now.
You can always uncuff.
Nah. I made up my mind. I'll get this train wherever it needs to go. No sweat. Here we go.
Now I'm feeling better. But where's my coaches at?
Huh? Jerry took your train. You told him to, remember?
Wait, what?
bad. I don't see why I've been given my own passenger service yet.
I suppose. I'm just concerned about your steam pressure and if Mark can keep it up.
Definitely putting out a lot of effort, Jerry. Take it easy.
I'll be fine.
Passenger trains. They carry a lot of people. But what if you needed to carry, well, not a lot of people? That was typically the case with branch lines, routes that branch off the main line and typically serve smaller communities and local businesses. While they did bring in profit, there was still the sizable expense of operating a steam locomotive in some number of coaches. American railroads needed a more economical way of operating these shorter trains. So in came the concept of combining a passenger car and a locomotive together to create a self-propelled rail car. Pioneering designs like the steam motor car and McKean motor car weren't very popular as they had their own myriad of issues. Improvements to the internal combustion engine in the 1910s and 20s led to the successful Doodlebug, a name that was not given affectionately. Critics viewed this gas or diesel-powered contraption as something that couldn't do much but dilly-dally or doodle down the track at slow speeds. Naysayers were proven wrong as compared to steam locomotives. The rail cars were cheaper in branch line service and could tow along an additional coach if necessary. However, railroads were known to misuse them and often tried to pull too many cars despite the lack of horsepower. In the early 1930s, a newcomer poked their head into the rail equipment business. It was the Budd Company, who tried their hand at rail cars using rubber tires of all things. They were powered by gas or diesel motors and sported a lightweight and streamlined stainless steel body design that Budd would become famous for. The flanged rubber tires were supposed to provide a more comfortable ride and additional traction, but in the end, these cars ended up bouncing around and derailing a lot. Budd wasn't ready to give up just yet, though. By 1941, diesel technology had improved, and the Prospector diesel multiple unit train was introduced. It took passengers on a scenic journey between Denver, Colorado and Salt Lake City, Utah, hosting coach and sleeper accommodations. Only thing was, the rugged terrain and steep gradients took their toll on the underpowered rail cars, leading to frequent breakdowns and ultimately being discontinued in 1942. After World War II, wartime restrictions on gasoline and automobile usage were lifted, and Americans flocked to their cars once again. And as a result, commuter and branch line services were seeing fewer passengers, and state governments weren't too keen on letting railroads discontinue their trains. At the time, railroads were kind of expected to host some kind of passenger service, no matter how minimal it might be. The railroads needed a reliable and cheap power source to cut their losses. Oh, hey, it's the Budd Company again. And they've got something for us? RDC. Well, let's see what this is all about. By the late 1940s, Budd had plenty of experience under their belt, having built over 2,500 passenger cars, and was ready to revisit the rail car idea. Rail Diesel Car, or RDC, was their new project name.
A car of stainless steel which is its own train, carrying its own power, self-contained.
It was designed to reduce operating costs on branch line passenger trains. Using a standard 85-foot-long coach as a base, Budd's iconic stainless steel fluting design was applied with a hump on top to house the radiators. They gave it a pair of 275 horsepower, 6-cylinder Detroit Diesel Series 110 engines that operated independently, so if one broke down, the RDC could still move using the other engine. Axles were driven by a hydraulic torque converter derived from the M46 Patton tank, and the cars were rated for a top speed of 85 miles per hour. A cabin control stand were located at both ends, negating the need to turn around, and RDCs could operate as a DMU set for increased capacity. The RDC-1 model made its debut at Chicago's Union Station in September 1949, with an optimistic marketing campaign following suit. Budd boasted that the RDC-1 seats 90 in air-conditioned comfort. With power transmitted hydraulically, from an effortless start it picks up speed like a whippet and stops in fantastically short space, with the easy softness of pushing your hand against a pillow. Additional tests across the country proved the RDC could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a brisk 2 minutes and start from a standstill on the steepest hills of the Sierra Nevada mountains. The New York Central was the first to place an order, putting 2 cars into service between Boston and Springfield, Massachusetts in 1950. And with time, railroads warmed up to the RDC and orders steadily rolled in, with exports going to Australia, Brazil, Canada, Cuba, and Saudi Arabia. Variations of the rail car included the RDC 2, 3, 4, 5, and 9, each of them differing in passenger, mail, and baggage capacity. Northeastern railroads often found them useful for commuter service, while others used them on lesser traveled routes. With their appealing design, ease of maintenance, comfort, flexibility, and economical nature, they were proving to be quite the success.
Spur lines abandoned because of the pressure of economics have reopened. Rights of way, which for years have seen only an occasional local freight, are busy again. Better service, new jobs.
1956 saw the release of a slightly altered version of the RDC featuring 25 extra horsepower, smaller cab windows, and the fluting now wrapping around the cabs. In the following year, the New Haven Railroad introduced the 6-car Roger Williams RDC train, named after the man who established the colony of Providence in present-day Rhode Island. It was to be an experimental and lightweight higher-speed train. There was a bulldog nose cab on each end to improve aerodynamics. Each car was 6 inches shorter to lower the center of gravity, new interiors, a third rail shoe was added to operate through Grand Central Terminal, and 110 miles per hour was the new top speed. Crews favored the more conventional cab design, but running the train on third rail power proved troublesome. So after only a year and a half, the set was split up and the control cars went to work with the rest of the New Haven's RDCs. Bad news for the rail car started brewing in the form of the Transportation Act of 1958. Railroads were still struggling to boost passenger numbers, especially on secondary lines, so this act allowed a bit more leniency in discontinuing their money-losing trains. In other words, the RDC was about to be out of a job sooner than later. Production ceased in 1962 at a total of 398 cars. Meanwhile, in Canada, the story was a bit more optimistic. You could still find the RDC moving local people and parcels along the waters of Nova Scotia, the urban sprawl of Ontario, the fields of Saskatchewan, and the mountains of British Columbia. Canadian National modernized their impressive fleet in 1964 to 65 by adding a new headlight, refurbished interior, and a diaphragm so passengers could walk between cars. Let's go back to the US in 1966. The New York Central had the crazy idea of strapping 2 jet engines onto an RDC to make a cheap high-speed train that nearly reached 200 miles an hour. If you want to learn more about that, check out this video I made on it here. As the American highway system blossomed rapidly, passenger trains were getting canceled left and right, and railroads were kinda left to rot in a cold-shouldered state. Despite the forlorn atmosphere, the plucky little RDC could still be found scooting up and down the rails. After the government finally stepped in and created Amtrak to take over most of the nation's passenger rail service in 1971, and there was drastic restructuring of commuter rail operators in the Northeast, the RDC found a new lease on life in the region. Commuter rail operators found them quite useful, and Amtrak used them, but to a lesser extent. Meanwhile, Bud was looking to the future and introduced a successor to the RDC with the SPV 2000 in 1978. Like the RDC, it could be operated independently or as a DMU set. They utilized the newer Amfleet body and were powered by a 360 horsepower Detroit diesel engine with the intention of reaching 120 miles per hour in commuter or intercity service. 31 cars were produced by 1981, with an additional 14 left unfinished. 4 operators rostered them, with the Connecticut Department of Transportation and Metropolitan Transportation Authority owning the most. Fortunately, the SPV was actually quite successful, running with little to no issue except I'm just kidding! Look at you getting trolled, you goofy goober, out to take you down to Weenie Hut Juniors. The SPV was actually quite the mechanical headache. Here's a forum post where someone explains the specifics, but simply put, wheel slip, electronic failures, and breakdowns were caused by underpowered axles and the lack of an alternator. Subsequently, the SPVs were converted into coaches on Condat in 1994, replaced by Mafersa cars in 2008, and finally sold off to the Foxville and Northern Railroad in 2018. Metro North stored their cars away in the 90s, with one preserved at the Connecticut Eastern Railroad Museum. Unfortunately for the Budd Company, this flopped further the company's decline, producing their last rail car in 1987 and then going bankrupt in 2014. As for the RDCs, revenue service around the world had for the most part ceased around the 1980s and 90s as newer equipment rolled in. Many were converted to standard coaches, put in storage, or scrapped. A few lucky survivors continued running on BC Rail until 2002, the Alaska Railroad in 2008, and Trinity Railway Express in 2011. Today, the rail diesel car can still be seen on display or running excursions at museums and on CN, Via Rail, and the West Side Express service. The RDC was the Budd Company's answer to American railroads needing a more economical way of running shorter branch line passenger trains, especially in a time when highways were eating away at their business. Even if the RDCs couldn't change the fate of passenger trains in America, they still did their job well. Compared to Europe and Asia, diesel rail cars in DMUs were, and still are, a bit of a rarity for the US and Canada. Could Amtrak and Via Rail branch into more rural markets if they used an updated RDC or DMU? What do you think? Regardless, the RDC's reliability, flexibility, and cost-effectiveness permitted them a prosperous career lasting over 70 years. Thank you to my channel members. Special thanks to Mooter, Tommy Rosini, Grand Canyon Studios, Evans DFW Railfan Productions, the Oklahoma Hot Rail, Amtrak Fan.
There's not another train like it in America. It's a daily passenger train, but it's also a hotel and a freight train. Plus, it has no stops on its route. It serves only 2 cities and only one type of customer, those riding the train and taking their vehicles with them. This is Amtrak's Auto Train. Hello again, rail fans. I am lucky enough to live within driving distance of Amtrak's Auto Train terminal over in Sanford, Florida. So on a day back in early August, I took the whole day to drive over there and see what I could see. Now, I didn't get any special access for this. Amtrak did not know I was coming. I just did what I always do, did a little map and timetable research, and then getting in as close as I can without trespassing and staying at a safe distance. So that's how I did that. Now, before we get going, I want to give a shout out to Jonah Wilkes. Jonah is a big fan of the channel, and I really appreciate that. It also just so happens that Jonah's dad, John Wilkes, is working for Amtrak over at Auto Train in Sanford. It was pre-dawn when I left the house. Very, very pre-dawn. The drive from Tampa to Sanford would take 90 minutes, so I had to be on the road in plenty of time because this train would not wait. In fact, this train is usually kind of early. You know you're getting close to Orlando when you pass this, what may be the coolest power pole in America. Passing WESH-TV's Orlando studios, I applied for a job here in 1980, and they didn't hire me. And it was a good thing, too, or otherwise I might not have met my wife, Liz. I should send flowers to them. When I arrived, the yard was still quiet. I had not missed him. After checking with some Facebook friends, I learned he was still almost an hour away from Sanford. Good. This gave me a little time to scout locations. 3 miles up the A-line is the Lake Monroe Drawbridge, a photogenic spot that's got great morning light. You may have seen photos of trains shot from that big bridge above. But that wouldn't work for me today. Too much walking, and after the train came by, I needed to move fast. I chose instead the old US 17 through truss bridge down below, now preserved as a fishing pier. They even kept the steelwork as an historical exhibit. Pretty cool. But after a few minutes of thinking, it occurred to me that if I waited for the train here, I might get stuck behind it while trying to get back to the yard to watch it arrive. So I went back to the station yard and set up and waited. This is Amtrak's Auto Train Terminal in Sanford, Florida. It handles only 2 trains a day, but it's one of the busiest terminals on Amtrak's long-distance system.
You see our conductor like the D-test.
The terminal team is just now coming into work. The yard engineer is arriving by golf cart. We'll see lots of these today. He climbs aboard his engine, the Amtrak 511. In just a few minutes, he's got it cranked up and running. Releasing the handbrake. This is like a parking brake on a car. Then he's pulling out and into position. The Auto Train Sanford crew does this every morning. It's a show they've rehearsed thousands of times. One of the yard crew is a flagman. There will be about 24 train moves over this road in the next hour and a half. He makes sure no one tries to get into this 10-track crossing while the trains are on it. There are no crossing gates here. The 511 will do most of the yard work when Auto Train arrives this morning. 511 is an old General Electric Dash 8 B32 BWH locomotive, the H for head-end power. Amtrak bought about 20 of these in the early 1990s for road power, basically Dash 8 freight engines with a head-end power generator added to supply electric to passenger cars. There are only a few left, and most of those are serving as yard switchers. I like them. And this one is especially clean. How do they keep it like that? The 511 is now getting into position. He's backing to the north end on the switch where the passenger cars will be cut off from the auto carriers.
53 is 814 South Road Slow, OCC Track 2.
Passenger terminal employees are now arriving to start their day. 0837, Amtrak P053, the southbound auto train, is arriving at Sanford, Florida. Down there, he's passing the Sunrail Sanford station, and in a moment, he'll come off the main line and on to the Aloma Spur, a CSX branch that serves industries here in Sanford. He'll immediately come off that and into the auto train terminal yard. That's when the action here will begin.
Y'all lined in track 3, the derail's down, you see like to attach.
The ground crew now takes up position. Everyone here rides golf carts. There is no time for walking back and forth between cars and switches. It's after Auto Train arrives that the clock starts ticking to get passengers and their vehicles off as soon as possible.
All right, need about 7 cars, 5-3.
The head end rolls down to a stop when the last passenger car clears the switch at the yard lead. This is where the first cut will be made. When the train comes to a full stop, one of the engineers gets off. He's been aboard since probably around 10 last night at the crew change point in Florence, South Carolina, so his day is over. The second engineer will handle the final few moves.
Proceed 53 head in, you can release my 3-step protection. Clear of all
First is pulling the people cars away from the auto racks.
3.5 cars.
This will allow the yard engine to come in between and start handling those racks. The electrician comes in to detach the 480-volt power running to the cars. I don't know why they do this right here, because it leaves all the cars without lights or air conditioning, but it's only for a few minutes, so it's not really a problem for passengers. Now the first 4 coaches are cut away from the sleepers on the bottom end. They're pulled down to the south end.
Flag protection removed, locomotive 814. Protection down 814, copy.
The flagman ensures that no cars enter the crossing, and the train pulls on over. Switch tenders are virtually on every switch here, or at least in every zone. The objective at Auto Train is to get arriving passengers and their cars off the train and on their way as soon as possible. It takes a full crew to do this.
Another half. And I don't need no more. They're on the cross, and I'll take about 7 more.
Now the 4 coaches are shoved back to the other side of the platform. This allows for offboarding of passengers to both sides of that platform.
All right, on the platform, clear track, 5 cars.
Normal power for the auto train is 2 General Electric P40 DC locomotives. These units have horsepower enough for this heavy train, and the generators to provide head-end or hotel power to auto train's superliner passenger coaches, sleepers, diner, and lounge cars.
3 cars.
The moment that the lead road engine clears the switch zone, the 511 yard switcher starts pulling those car carriers out and down to the south end. He pulls out the whole cut, about 21 cars this morning, down to the very tip of the yard. Even before he's completely out, the 2 road engines, now cut off from the passenger train, are moving out to switch over to the engine shop track. Mechanical forces are waiting to check them and do regular maintenance. Switch tenders line each switch for his move just ahead of him. Expedience is the word at AutoTrain. Onboard services crew members are packed up and headed home or to the hotel. The terminal crew has the train now and is already starting work, cleaning, changing linens, and taking off trash.
EC like to reattach to the yard job. Reattach.
Less than half an hour after arriving in Sanford, the first auto carriers are backing down to the unloading ramps.
7 cars.
A car inspector is crouched down low, checking the running gear. That's wheels, axles, and brakes for anything that might need attending to at the shop.
5 cars.
Auto drivers, those are the people in the red shirts, are ready and waiting to drive every vehicle off the train as soon as they can.
Car to have.
The UC or utility conductor calls for the backup,
10 feet.
carefully counting down each foot
5.
until the car gently comes to rest against the dock at the end of the track.
4.
Folks' automobiles are riding those carriers.
3.
You can't handle them like gondolas full of scrap metal.
2. 1 more. And good. Good spot.
After just a minute, the first 5 cars are cut off and the rest are pulled out past the first switch.
That will do 11.
A switch tender, the guy who's also the crossing flagman, lines Amtrak 53 for the next track over.
End up in the clear on the UC. UC to the 511, clear all tracks. Come on back. 8 to a safety stop. 8, Carlin.
And more cars are back down to be unloaded. This will happen 2 more times until all of the cars are spotted at the ramps. As the third cut is still being spotted, the first of the passenger vehicles are now departing on the street, around 47 minutes after arriving in Florida by train. Not bad. A carman opens doors on each of the auto carriers, including one on the back end of each cut. This is to increase ventilation through the cars. Lots of gasoline engines running inside there. Working at the other end is the unloading team, people in the red shirts. 3 movable ramps on rails are rolled to line up with the carriers. Drivers walk into the carriers and drive the cars out one by one. They go right to the pickup area at the front of the passenger terminal. Autos are loaded on the train facing backwards. This is to accommodate the setup at each terminal. Travelers keep coming out to start their Florida vacations or end their vacations in the Northeast. By now, the early birds are showing up, a bunch of bikers rolling in when check-in time opens. This gets you a preferred seating time on the dining cars. It's the gamut coming off PO 53 this morning, a candy apple red Ferrari. And what I think was a Corvette, definitely red. Over at the shop, the road power is throttled up and running. Looks like in notch 8. Mechanical people give these a going over as soon as they're taken off the train. They might not be turning for today's northbound run, but they'll definitely go tomorrow. Amtrak's Auto Train Terminal at Sanford is situated on the former Atlantic Coastline, former CSX, now CFRC. That's the Central Florida Rail Corridor. It's all still the A-line. It has engine shops and car repair shops, a passenger coach yard, and a freight yard for the carriers. The 511 cuts off from the final cut of auto racks, but his work is not over. As he's pulling to the switch, the automobiles keep coming off. One passenger even brought a trailer with him on this train ride. I didn't know you could do that.
Hey, Mike. Getting 4 ready for the wash. Thank you, sir. Getting 4 ready for the wash.
As soon as it's cleared of passengers, luggage, and trash, the head-end cut of coaches is pulled down to the very south end of the yard. 500 or 600 feet south of the yard is a train washer. Amtrak washes the auto train passenger cars after every trip. It's just like a car wash, just a lot bigger. When the 4 coaches get all the way through, he puts it in reverse and shoves them back through the wash and up to the yard, getting another scrub going north.
All right, good on the stop through the wash. Whenever you get set, okay to back up, clear for 20. Hey, Carl.
Now we know why that 511 locomotive stays so darn clean. Since there are 2 cuts of passenger cars on every trip, this engine comes through this washer 4 times a day at least. This could be the most washed locomotive in America. After putting the cars away, the 511 crew ties the engine down. That's conductor John Wilkes setting the handbrake. After that, I went to scout off some locations for my next trip over here. I parked at a dead end at the north end of the yard and a signal named Sanford. Tucked up under the 1792 overpass, this was a nice spot I knew from 2015 when I was here last. But since then, the CFRC has put up a fence and this curious sign. Well, I wasn't depressed until I saw this fence between me and the tracks. I doubt if the folks at 211 would be of any help to my mood after this, though. So I drifted northward another 2.5 miles back to the Lake Monroe drawbridge. Lots of pleasure boats out here now. The old ACL bridge was down and locked, so something was coming. The old draw span is so low, folks with these small boats tiptoed up to it until they were sure they could clear underneath it.
97 inch 153 south, clear, Lake Monroe. 1 to main to 2, over. Lake Monroe, 1 main to 2.
In a minute, Amtrak 97, southbound Silver Meteor, was here. He's coming out of New York and bound for Miami. After his stops at Winter Park, Orlando, and Kissimmee, he'll take a left turn at Auburndale and head down to West Palm and Miami.
Thanks for the inspection. Have a good weekend. See you on 97.
And almost as soon as he cleared the span, the bridge tender blew his horn and raised it back up. It was 94 degrees on this August day. Humidity was in the 60s, and that was enough for me. I'll come back and finish this when it cools off a little, like around Thanksgiving. Speaking of Thanksgiving, it was getting time for lunch. On my way west on I-4, I swung into Plant City, Fred's Market, a real southern cooking place with a gigantic lunch buffet. I got mine to go and headed over to the Plant City Train Watcher platform to eat. Lunch was just like Mom used to make: mashed potatoes and gravy, lima beans with black-eyed peas on the bottom, and 3 pieces of fried chicken. Delicious, and about $12. My thanks to Christian Johnson for his technical advice about Amtrak's Auto Train Yard and some of the inner workings there. Invaluable to the production of this video, so thank you, Christian. Also, Jonah, please thank your dad, John.
Kevin.
I'm back. What happened? At least make me a farm. At least make me a farm. Like, just, no. Go in and create a farm and give me farm manager. Why? It's not that late. Just, it takes 5 minutes. Then just load into Farming Sim. Just load in and do it. Mom. Huh? I said you should do it. I said you should do it. I don't know what I said after that. Oh, shoot. Did I? I didn't even know what I said. What did I say? Did I? I think you just said it. You should give me farm manager. If you give me farm manager, I'll stop bugging you. Oh, shoot, it has.
Yeah, not like I fucking asked you anyways.
Oh, shoot. You should get, what the hell? Then just load into farming. Just load in and do it.
Yeah, I went back and checked the live replay. You said womp womp.
Did I?
Yeah, I just checked it. You said womp womp.
I don't recall.
Go watch the live stream then.
I can't. My internet went out.
Then how are you playing Farming Sim multiplayer and talking to me on Discord if your internet went out, smartass?
Because I'm using my hotspot.
Yeah, like hell you are. You can still go back and watch it with your fucking hotspot.
I can't. I'm only getting 3G.
Okay, well, too fucking bad. Sounds like a you problem.
You should load into the server.
No, I'm not. I'm too fucking tired. I've already told you this.
This whole time that we've been arguing that you should get into the server, you could have already gotten in and gave
No,
me
because it takes Farming Sim forever to load. If you've been listening to me, I am making a valid statement right now.
My valid statement is I've already been waiting for you.
Okay, do you want to be
get in.
banned?
From what?
From what? Not just kidding. But do you want to be banned from the server, Farming Sim, and this one?
For what?
For being an ass.
How am I being an ass?
You're arguing, but I'm tired as fuck. Let me go to bed. I am not doing this shit for you. I'm not doing this shit for you. I'm not doing this shit for you.
You can just go to sleep. It's not like I have a rope tied around your neck.
It almost sounds like you do.
How?
And you're hanging me with it.
I'm gonna hang you with the massive shit that I took last night. I'm gonna freeze it.
Don't want to fucking listen to him. I really don't. He's fucking pissing me off. You can go fuck yourself. You can go fuck yourself.
And make it into a noose.
I'm going to put a noose around my neck before I go to bed. Because of you.
Is it gonna be made out of my
I'm going to kill myself because of you. Will you shut the fuck up?
You can just leave. I'm not preventing you from sleeping.
I'm gonna fucking come over there and strangle you.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Well, shit, I might. What if I do?
I don't know.
Because I just did.
Oh, really?
We're gonna pick this shit up back tomorrow, and you're gonna stop being a little ass.
Well, I just needed a farm.
Okay,
So
well,
that I
not
could get
tonight.
into
Not
a
tonight.
vehicle.
Not tonight. That's what I've been saying. You kept begging me.
Yeah.
And I keep telling you no. When will you fucking understand no as an answer?
I don't know.
Tell me when.
I don't really listen.
Well, fucking clearly.
Yeah.
God, you drive me insane. No wonder why I haven't talked to you in 2 fucking years.
I don't know.
Because it ended the exact same way, too. You being an ass. From what I recall. It's from what I recall.
Okay.
That's what I recall it being.
I don't recall much from 2 years ago.
Sorta, but the more that this drags on, the more I'm realizing. Oh shit, yeah. One of the last things we were talking about was the dealer series that I had, which I could have named it anything better. I could have named it anything else. I literally could have named it anything else. And done anything better with thumbnails? Alright. I need to fucking sleep.
Alright.
I need to fucking collapse. Well, that's gonna be it for me for today. I will see you guys later.